Hello everyone! So I wanted to go over what is going to be on quiz 2, so let's review. The quiz is going to have some questions about active reading, when your reading needs to be fast, when it needs to be slow, and we talked about active reading in terms of the 3 steps. And I know this was a long time ago, but there's a before, a during, and an after step for active reading. The before is previewing, where you skim the reading, you make predictions. The important one during, annotation, where you're indicating what the main ideas are, you're asking yourselves questions about what you're reading, those kinds of things. And then the after, or the reflective, where you're considering what you read and you're demonstrating your understanding. So one of the ways we talked about this was with the SQ3R method, where you survey or skim the reading first, look at how it's organized, whether or not there are any pictures, what headings are included, and then you question. You question what you already know about the topic and make some predictions about the information that will be included. Then you read it, which in this case would mean annotations, making sure that you're highlighting and prioritizing information, asking yourself guide questions, which help you question what the reading is about and track your thinking, and then recite and recall, which are the reflective parts, where you're reciting what you read, demonstrating comprehension, using summary, and then using that to improve your memory. Another thing that we talked about were affixes and prefixes, vocabulary, context clues. So this is the mono meaning 1, the bi meaning 2, the tri meaning 3, all of those things that we talked about. And looking at how context clues can help you in terms of interpreting relationships between ideas, that sort of thing. For fact and opinion, we talked about how fact can be proven, whereas opinion requires evidence and defense. We talked about bias extensively, especially looking at how, when you're evaluating sources, bias is a huge part of that. APA format, we talked about the title block, how there are no author's notes on that front page, there's no running head. We talked about in-text citations, narrative and parenthetical, where that information goes, what it looks like, the kinds of databases that are available. If you have any questions about any of these things, these are all topics that are on your study guide, and this is an open note test, an open note quiz. So let me know if you have any questions before you take that quiz. You do have a couple attempts, so yeah, I'm here if you need help. Thanks, and good luck.